皆さん、英語のそーたです。
And I'm Riley.
Right, and it's June 17th, so your paternal can't pronounce the word. Your paternity leave had started, right?
That's right, yeah.
How many days already passed?
Uh, I
A few.
guess this is my fifth day.
Oh,
But I mean, I started on the weekend, so like I would have had the weekend off no matter what. But yeah,
mm-hmm.
like kind of,
Then
yeah,
a few
a
dates.
few, yeah.
Then how's it going?
Yeah, I mean, so far it's easy. So far, no baby, so I don't have to do anything really. I mean, getting the house ready a little bit.
Uh-huh.
But like, yeah, it hasn't really started. I mean, the leave started, but the reason for the leave hasn't started yet. So
Um,
yeah,
so you just clean your house, you said?
um, yeah, kind of cleaning and like getting. I guess it's still kind of cleaning, moving stuff around for
Oh.
getting ready for the baby. Like, oh, this should go here. Whatever. Like, we moved our bedroom down to the first, not our whole room, obviously. We moved our futon down to the first floor.
Mm-hmm.
Because yeah, after Yuki gives birth, maybe she won't want to go up and downstairs, and also it's probably just easier to keep the baby downstairs the whole time for a while.
Mm.
So like stuff like that.
Uh, you guys already bought everything you want, or is there something you need?
Um, like I'm sure there's stuff that we forgot or that we will find out that we need later, but we have pretty much everything that we want or
Mm.
need.
Wow. Yeah, so your like bedroom or your rooms already have those items for your kid. Like it looks really cute or something.
um, I don't know. There's not much decoration, but yeah,
Oh,
there's like you know
let's see.
a bunch of what? I'm sitting next to a bunch of like bibs.
Do you know how to say in Japanese?
Uh, is it? It's not bibsu, right? That's just the sports thing.
Oh, maybe it's yodare kake, right?
Oh,
Yodare,
that.
yodare kake.
Uh,
Mm-mm.
I didn't know that. Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah, よだれかけ。なるほど。はい。oh, you're sitting next to them or it.
Yeah, yeah.
なるほどね。はい。ちょっと最初、ライリーの paternity leave、ちょっと発音がさっき噛んじゃいましたけど、何ですか、育児休暇のお話をね、いろいろしてましたけれども、こう今部屋がよう考えたら、可愛い赤ちゃんの感じになってるのかなとか、ね、なんですかね、もういろいろ買ったのかとか、あ、そっかそっか、家がもしかしたらもう変わってるのかなとかって今思って聞いてましたが、そう、よだれかけ、BIB、そう、の横に今座ってるっていうことで、うん、one bib or a pile of bibs?
Yeah, I have like a box
ああ、
of
バックス。
bibs.
うんうんうん。なるほどね。そう。ちょっと想像したら面白いですね。よだれかけの横に今ライリーが座ってるということで、なんか想像が難しかったですけれども、はい。今回はそんな状況で皆さんにこのエピソードをお届けしたいなと思います。今回はなんかこう状況がもうスペシフィックにこう、具体的に設定されているようなエピソードなので、はい、楽しんでいただけたらなと思います。台本なし英会レッスン、ワードが出てきたときは、台本なし英会レッスン専用のインスタグラムで、リストアップしているのでご確認ください。あとは YouTube で台本なし英会レッスンって調べていただくと、CC で字幕を出すこともできるので、そちらも確認してみてください。あとは、はい、僕たちの英語のソータの SNS だったり、ラリーの SNS も見てみてください。概要欄にリンクも貼っておきます。Alright, are you ready, Riley?
Yep.
ソータと
Riley, no.
台本な
Daihon
し
nashi
英会
eikaiwa
話レッスン。
lesson. Episode 364.
Alright, what is the topic for episode 364, Riley?
It's phrases to use when traveling.
はい、今回のお題は、使えるフレーズ 旅行編という感じですかね。こちら、お題をね、いただいてますので、今回は台本なしエカーレッスンのインスタグラムの DM にていただきました。いつでも皆さん送ってください。カイトさんからです。アメリカのこと、英語のこと、楽しく勉強させていただいております。ありがとうございます。私の英語レベルは旅行英語、年一ハワイで使うレベルの超初心者なのですが、もしいつかの機会に旅行英語、ホテルや飛行機、レストラン、ショップなど使う英語を題材にしたお話を聞きたいです。もしよかったらお願いします。これからも楽しみにしています。とのことです。ありがとうございます。確かに僕もね、こうやってなんか英会話の番組をこうやってやってる割には、旅行経験、海外旅行経験とか、海外の滞在経験は全然ないので、はい、これはライリーにいろいろ教えてもらおうかなと思います。もう定番フレーズみたいなのってありますもんね。Yes, he says maybe he loves traveling. Oh, but he goes to Hawaii once a year,
Mm-hmm.
that kind of frequency. But maybe he loves traveling. So yeah, please, Riley teacher, tell us about those phrases we could use at restaurants or when we go shopping or at hotels or um, on the flight. Yes, that's his request.
Okay.
Yes. And he says, yeah, enjoy your time with your baby. うん。はい。では、まずはどれからいきましょうかね。In these categories, which one do you think is the most popular or the biggest one we should remember?
Huh. That's a good question.
Mm, yeah, daily one. Restaurant shopping?
Maybe restaurants, I would think.
Mm-hmm. Yes, and this time I asked Riley to prepare some expressions we could use. So there will be some settings. So, what should I do?
Oh, wait, sorry, what?
Oh, I mean, like, if you have some expressions you prepared, like we can have the dialogue. So, what kind of situation are you going to talk about? Like reservation
Uh,
or in the restaurant?
yeah. Yeah, I guess if we start with restaurant, I'm thinking we could talk about calling to make a reservation. I don't know if people actually do that
Mm-hmm.
anymore or if people just use apps, but maybe every once in a while you might have to actually call a restaurant.
Mm-hmm. Okay, then go ahead. You can do the both you can do both roles first, like shop clerk and the customer.
Okay.
Yes.
Um, oh, I guess one phrase that like everyone will use probably anytime you talk to like staff,
Mm-hmm.
um, is how may I help you? They'll always use that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so okay. So if I call a restaurant, the
Ding, ding, ding,
staff,
ding, 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 ding.
yes,
Mm.
it's something like, "Hello, this is steak restaurant. How may I help you?" And I say, "Yeah, I'd like to make a reservation."
Or, mm.
That's pretty simple, I
Oh,
think, right?
なるほど。まずは向こうが言ってくる、あるいは自分がね、レストランとかで働くことになった場合、How may I help you? まあ、どうなさいましたかとか、これ日本語に訳するの難しいですね。日本語だとなんて言うんでしょう。もしもし、どうなさいましたかって言わないですもんね。でも、can you come up with the Japanese sentence, that is equivalent to this phrase, How may I help you?
I don't I don't know.
うん。ね、日本語で何言ってんのやろう。お電話ありがとうございます。ライリーのステーキハウスです。とか、もうそれくらいで
Right,
すよ
that's
ね。
it, right? Yeah.
うんうんうん。そんな感じの。まあでも本当に How may I help you はいろんなね、場所で聞きますもんね。こう、 どうなさいましたかみたいな感じですね。で、I like to make a reservation。これは今回フレーズをね、ライリー書いてくれると思うので、台本なしカレスのインスタも見ていただいて、I like to make a reservation。あるいは人数だったら、I like to make a reservation for three とか。
Yeah, yeah, I was gonna say that
うん。
you can do it bit by bit,
うん。
right? Where you say I'd like to make a reservation, and then the person says, the staff says, how many people?
うん。
And you say,
は
whatever,
うん。
four people, and they say, okay, what time? You say, I don't know, 7 o'clock. Or you can do it all at once.
うん。
You could say, I'd like to make a reservation for four people at 7 o'clock.
うん。うん。うん。うんうん。なるほど。なので、まずは、ね、少しずつ分割して言っていくのもありですし、で、向こうから、ね、何時ですかとか何人ですかって聞かれて答えるパターンも OK ですし、もうこれを、all at once、一気に、もうすべて同時に言うのであれば、I'd like to make a、忘れずに、make a reservation for at、3 p.m. とか、で、まずは言ってもらうと。他さ、in this case, what kind of expressions would we hear? Where would they say? How may I help you? How many? Or anything else?
Yeah. After that, I mean, after you make a reservation,
Mm.
they probably would just say, like, okay, can I? They might ask for your phone number, maybe. I feel like this is a little bit old fashioned. They,
Mm.
I, because I think nowadays it's probably just apps,
Mm.
but
Mm.
I
Mm.
mean, maybe some restaurants don't use the app, so you'd have to call. It's possible.
Mm. Mm.
So then they say, yeah, okay, can I have your name and your phone number?
Mm.
Right?
And at that time, just name, Riley, or a solid name.
Yeah. Either one, whatever you
uh,
want to use. Yeah.
and then how to say numbers like zero, zero, triple zero, or is there any common word, common way of saying?
Um, I guess I don't know. There's nothing really crazy. Zero, we will often say O instead of zero when we're saying phone numbers. It's like when I was growing up, my phone number was my started with 301. So I almost never said 301.
うんうんうんうん。なるほど。次、この時にゼロがね、ある時は、ゼロをとね、言ったりする形とか、あるいは、最後がさ、例えば07022934811とかだったら、4811を4811とかも言える？ Can I say the
Uh, s-
digits? うん。
yeah, that's true. It depends. Some people do that. Not
あー
everyone.
うんうんう
I
ん。
it's like it's not a rule or anything.
ああ、なるほどね。そう、でも一個ね、典型的なのは O に変えるっていうことですね。でも、例えば、日本の、for example, the Japanese phone number, the typical 1090,
Right.
090. Do you, we don't say
Yeah.
that. You? Do you say that? 090.
Um, I don't know if I've ever
あ、
told
そっ
someone my
か。
phone number in English, but yeah, I probably would say 090.
090って言うんや。なるほど。そっか、なんか自分的には、この間に入ってる時だけなのかなと思ったんですけど、全然090でも言えると。あんまりそういう番号がないので、ね、英語圏で言ったことないけどってお話でした。なので、そうですね。とにかく、おーって言っとけばいいと思います。かっこよくね、そのハワイでね、カイトさん予約したいときはもう、おーを対応してください。そしたらかっこよくね、できると思います。Any other phrases we should remember? I mean, for restaurant reservation.
Um, let me see. These are like weird. I thought of some like kind of weird rare examples.
Mm.
Actually this one's not so rare, but like party of five or whatever is something you
Mm.
might hear.
Mm. Mm.
Um you you as the customer probably don't have to say this, but the staff might say whatever, Tanaka party of five,
Mm. Mm.
which just means that there are five people in your group. In
う
this
ん
case,
うん
party just means group.
うんうんうん
Um,
うん
so you probably don't have to say this, but when they like call you, if you have to wait before you get into the restaurant, then they'll call names,
うん
and they'll usually call it like that. They'll say your name, whatever, Tanaka, and then party of five. So if you're party, well, that really just means group.
う
It
ん
doesn't have anything to do with, balloons or whatever.
うん Yeah, we use the word for the political groups as well. Parties, that kind of parties group.
Yeah,
うんうん
I guess there's some relation there. They're kind of
うんう
groups.
んうん。そうですね。not having a party っていうね、意味ですけれども、そっか。わざわざ言う必要はないけれども、聞くことがあるかもしれない形として、a party of four だったりとか、まあ、4人組、まあ、4名で1組ですみたいなね、の田中さんですねとかね、この our party っていうの、パーティーっていうのは結構グループ、政党の党だったりとか、そうちょうど今週、本業のリスニングレッスンで、one party at least has to be able to listen well, in conversations みたいな、文脈があったんですけど、そう、じっと聞くことって大事ですよねっていう、まあ、教材だったんですよね。で、その内容でもう、2グループがガーって喋るんじゃなくて、片方は少なくとも、相手を遮らずゆっくり聞いてあげるっていうこと大事ですよね、みたいな時のパーティー出ていて、まあ、こういうグループ的な塊を表す時にも使えるのが、まあ、パーティーですね。まあ、こんな感じですかね。But yes, between these settings or phrase introductions, I'd like to have some discussion or questions if I do. So you said sometimes people make a reservation on apps nowadays.
Yeah.
How does it work? I've never used it.
Really? You've never used, even in Japan, like hot pepper or something like that? Or
Oh, that kind of app.
taberogu? Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Then in the US, what kind of app or what is the name of the app?
Uh, I don't even know, but
Oh.
I'm sure like a lot of restaurants in the US are chains. Like uh I'm sure that there's like a Buffalo Wild Wings app
Mm-hmm.
or
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I'm not sure actually what the restaurant reservation app is called, but I bet it exists. I can't imagine it doesn't exist.
Mm-hmm. So even on a day, like suddenly we got guests and then oh we need to go to a restaurant in an hour, then in that case do people use the app?
Um, Maybe, yeah, maybe.
Or
I don't see why not. Looks like the most popular one is called Open Table.
open table. Hmm. Oh, I've heard of it. I think the app exists kind of oh, people have been using it for a long time.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Open table. Yeah, I've heard of it. なんか聞いたことある気がするんですが。Yeah, because in Japan, if it's in an hour or something, we make a phone call.
Oh, really?
So, yeah.
Okay.
Because usually on the app, it says it's full and make a phone call. It says on the app.
Okay.
うん。そう。なので、なんか、アプリで今するのすごいとかと思ってたんですけど、よく考えたら食べログとか日本もありますよね。なんかその感覚ぶっ飛んでましたけど、ホットペッパーとか。そう。なんかあれって3日前とか1週間前とか、ちょっと前だったら使いません？これ僕だけなのかな？そう、でもなんか当日にアプリを使って予約みたいな感覚が僕はなくて、電話しちゃうかなっていう。僕はあんまり予約もしない派なんですけども、飛び込み営業派なんですけど、そう、でも、するとしても、当日だったら電話が多いかなって思うんですが、なぜかというと、アプリとかそれ自体に書いてません？もう×みたいな、電話してくださいみたいなね。電話の方が早いなと思ってしちゃう時もありますけれども、そう、当日でも今挙げたようなバッファローウィンクか
Yeah, Buffalo Wild Wings is a like a sports bar chain.
おー、なるほど。なんか、チキンウィングみたいなそういう感じかなと思ったけど、そういう、
It is, yeah, yeah.
あ、やっ
It's
ぱ
a
そ
chicken
う？
wing
あ、なる
restaurant.
ほど
Yeah.
ね。あ、手羽先みたいな感じね。チキンのね。とか、まあそういうアプリを使ってくださいっていうことですね。 手羽先以外でも使えますね。Okay, then let's move on to hotels? ホテルにしましょうかね。あ、
Yeah.
ちょっと待って、ちょっと待って。レストランはさ、予約だけじゃないよな。We go to the restaurant, then any other phrases we should remember?
Um, yeah, you go to a restaurant, the lady says, I don't know, it's usually a lady, it's not always a lady. The host at the front of the restaurant or hostess will say like, yeah, hi, how many? And you just say whatever, three people or whatever.
うんうん。
And she'll say, okay, I'll put your name down, or she'll say, okay, I'll take you to your table.
うん。
Like, I don't know. I I wish I could think of like more obscure or interesting phrases at these places, but I think most of it is like pretty it's pretty simple. It's pretty
It's okay.
like you learned it in junior high school or whatever, you know?
But actually, we didn't know
Really?
how to order or how to make a reservation. Yeah, yeah. Mm. Then, at the table.
Yeah, at the table, um the the kind of difficult part about restaurants in America versus Japan is that in America the waiter will talk to you a lot more,
Mm. Mm-hmm.
right? And they probably have like a spiel. I'm gonna use the word spiel, like a speech that
Mm-hmm.
they give at the beginning of their like when they first meet you. They'll say, "Oh, hi, my name's whatever. I'll be your server for today. The specials for today are blah 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 and blah blah. If you need anything, let me know. I'm here to help you or something like that." They'll do like a whole thing that they say, and then that's kind of it. And then they're like, "Oh,
Mm-hmm.
can I get anything to start you off?" They might say, "Can I get you any starters? Can I get you any drinks?"
うん、うん、う
Something
ん、う
like
ん。
that.
うん。なるほど。で、まずはね、ここまでの、もういろいろ、これ使えそうだなとか覚えておいた方がいいなと思うのを拾ってくださいね。で、今テーブルまで、連れてきてもらいました。で、そう、僕も海外経験少ないですけど、ハワイとかやね、ようこそ、ハッピーランドへ、みたいなね。で、こちらの商品こうで、ああでこうで、みたいな感じでね、言ってくれるやつですよね。Then, when we are ready to order, what should we do? In Japan, we say, すいません. But,
Yeah,
うん、
we don't do that in America. You basically shouldn't have to do anything.
うん、う
The
ん、
waiter will like come over
うん、
every once in a while, and if you're looking at them, they'll stop basically.
うん、うん、うん、
Like they it's some people don't like it, some people do. They will stop at your table and kind of check on you
うん、
a few times during the meal. Even if you didn't call them, they will come over and say, "Oh, is everything okay? Do you need anything?" Like a
う
f two
ん、
or three times while you're eating. But before, like, if you haven't ordered yet, they'll probably just come back in a few minutes and say, like, "Oh, do you need more time? Or are you guys ready?" Something like that.
うん。Then, tell me those expressions that can be used when we order.
Uh, yeah, like I don't know, the most polite way you could say I would like
うん、
whatever
うん、うん、
or may I have whatever.
うん、
Um, but then people maybe don't talk like that all the time. You'll often hear like I don't like people will say I want.
うん、
I think that's like a little bit rude
うん、う
to
ん、
say I want. Um, one that I'll use every once in a while is can I get?
うん、うん、うん。
It's like a tiny bit rude. Rude is maybe going too far, but it's like not very polite. But if it's like a casual restaurant, you can usually say, "Yeah, can I get the pasta, whatever."
うん、うん、うん、うん。うん、
Um, but yeah, I'd like is the nicest way probably.
うん、うん、うん。 なるほど。はい。で、次注文するときは今出たような、I'd like 何々、May I have 何々、Can I get 何々と、I want っていう人もいるけれども、ちょっとぶっきらぼう感はあるかもしれないということですね。他じゃあ、例えばさ、じゃあ、I dropped a fork.
Yeah.
Then I'd like to get another one, but in that case, should I wait until the person comes back?
Um, kind of. You can like raise your hand,
うん
um, or something like that,
う
and
ん。
the waiter will probably see it. But like, yeah, in America, it's pretty rude to yell across the restaurant, like, "Excuse me, I dropped my fork," or something like that. Like, that's that's like one of the things that is, well, most difficult for me when I first came to Japan was having to like say "sumimasen" across the restaurant or whatever like
うん。
that.
Yeah.
That's hard because it's not nice to do in America.
I might do that in America, so I have to be careful. すいません。まあそんな僕も叫ばんけど、手を挙げて、指さして、フォークみたいな感じでやっちゃうかもしれないから気をつけなきゃと思って。あるいはね、ちょっと遠くにおるのに、すいません、フォーク、こっちからしたらこっちまで来てもらうの申し訳ないなと思って、ちょっとね、大きめに、フォークすいません、落としちゃいましたとかね、メニューもらえますかみたいな。We sometimes do that because we feel like we might bother the person coming to us. So before they actually reach the table, we try to finish saying what we want. Yeah, that's why
Wait.
in Japan, yeah, sometimes we do that, which means in that way we are caring about the person, shop staff. But
Hmm.
yeah, in America, we have to wait. ってことね。
Oh, is there gonna be an earthquake? Hold on, I'm hearing earthquake noises.
Oh, okay. May I help you? How
Well,
can I help?
whatever.
How may I help you?
Whatever.
うん。
I don't know. I just heard the alarm thing outside, but they might be testing it. Who knows? We'll see if my house starts shaking.
うん。How may I help you? でボケたけど、そう、うん。大丈夫ですか？今行けますかね？ So, but anyway, so we have to wait in America.
Wait, yeah, you have to wait until the waiter comes over. Or, I mean, if you raise your hand,
うん。
they'll probably see it from across the restaurant and they'll come help you. But yeah, yeah.
あ
I mean, yeah, yelling across the restaurant is like pretty bad no matter what,
あ、
I
あ
think.
あ。Should we not raise our hands?
No, you can raise your hand.
ああ、なるほど。それは OK なんですね。OK, OK. で、食べ終わりました。What should we do? Finish eating?
You finish eating and you ask for the check.
Yeah. What kind of
Can,
expressions?
can I can I get the check is probably the most common one.
Oh, can I
Uh,
get the check? Not check, please.
uh Yeah, sure, you could say it. I don't know. I don't know if I would actually say check, please. Can I get the check?
うん。
Is
うん。
that, yeah, that's probably, I don't know. You could say check, please, of course, it's fine.
Yeah, that's the, kind of famous phrase we might use yeah, in foreign countries, but yeah. So check please って僕言っちゃうかもしれへん。そう、だからありがとうございます。教えていただいて。まあでも全然それでもいいらしいですけど、ライリーは I like to get the check でお会計お願いしますと言いますと。
Yeah.
うん。なるほど。You said, can I get the check か。
Can I get the check is yeah, what I would say. But yeah, you could say I'd like to get the check
うん。
or I'd like the check, I guess, yeah.
なるほど、なるほど。
Or we, you can always use we if you're like with a group,
うんうんう
but
んうん。
yeah.
なるほど。はい。これでちゃんとお金も払えますね。食い逃げせずに済みます。OK。これで
Oh,
多分。
and
うん。
tips. I mean, that's not
tips。
really like
そうか、
a.
そうか。
You don't often talk about this, but the waiter might say something like, "Oh, just so you know, there's like an 18% or a 20% gratuity included."
うん。
So gratuity is a word that you might hear. It means tip.
Comes from gratitude.
Yes, comes from gratitude.
Gratuity. It's a French
Grat
word.
gratuity. I
Gratuity. うん。
I don't think it's French. I mean, it might come from French a long time ago, but it's an English word, gratuity.
うん。ごめん、全然わからなかった。それ、gratuity って、レストランで書いてあるの？ Do they say that or written?
Both. It it could be on your like receipt or on the check when you write how much you're paying. Because often, if you're paying with credit card, you have to like write down
うん。
how much you pay, right? Because you can add whatever.
うん。
Common amount is 20%.
うん。
Um, and then yeah, sometimes it'll say gratuity, and sometimes the waiter will tell you that the gratuity is included,
うん。
which
う
means whatever the
ん。
price was, they add. You, maybe it's 20% now. It used to be a little bit less than 20%. They would
うん。
automatically add. If it's like I don't know, not every restaurant. Some restaurants might do it,
う
especially if it's a
ん。
big group,
うん。
then they like add it automatically.
Oh, but yeah, which one should I use? 10%, 15, 20? I'll definitely get
Um,
confused.
yeah, I mean, I would say 20. Like
Oh.
when when I was growing up, I mean, both my parents like worked in restaurants as not when I was around, but before I before I was born. Both my parents worked in restaurants for a while, and so they always tipped 20%.
うん。
Um, and that was like the basically the minimum. Like
minimum. うん。
if I mean
うん。
maybe if the waiter did like a really good job, you give more. Uh, or if the waiter gives you something for free, you're supposed to tip more. Which it's that's rare, but sometimes it might happen. Uh, and what else?
うー
Like
ん。
some people say that if the service is bad, don't tip. But honestly, the service has to be like the waiter has to be rude or do something like personally offensive in order for me to tip less
うん。
than 20%.
ああ。
Because I think like a lot of things that happen at restaurants, if there's a mistake with my food or something, like I don't know whose fault it is,
うんう
right?
ん。うんうん。う
And
ん
mistakes happen. You know, so I wouldn't reduce a tip for that.
うーん。なるほどね。それをだいぶ昔のエピソードでも、チップの払い方みたいなエピソードを作ったので、その時も確か20%ぐらいっていうお話やったと思うんですけど、今時代も変わってるのでね、なんか変わってるかなと思ったんですけど、基本的にね、20%にすればいいと。で、やっぱ忘れますからね、そういうの聞いてても何パーにすればいいんやったっけとか、今言ったらなんか僕テンパるやろうなと思って、そう、皆さんもお分かりの通り、ね、こういうなんか日常的なこういうの分かんないので、僕全然、なので、ちょっと僕も今回今勉強させていただいておりますね。グラチュイティとか、ハワイとか行った時見たかなと思うぐらい、そう、ちょっとそんな言い方をするんだって勉強になりましたが、So, but one more question. Do you sometimes change the percentage in your case?
Um, I don't. I
So,
don't. I pretty much always do 20. I think
oh, mm.
I've done more before if like if I knew the waiter or something like that, then I'll give extra
Oh,
money, but like
okay.
or if the
And,
waiter helps me out in some way, then I'll give extra money sometimes. Like yeah,
mm,
if they do something extra for me. Like I remember one time my sister, we were at a restaurant. My sister, she was probably like, I don't know, 10 or something at the time.
mm,
She said that she didn't like anything on the menu.
mm, mm, mm,
And she I forget how this actually happened, but the waiter went next to the restaurant next door and got some macaroni and cheese for my sister so that she could eat something. And I think my parents probably tipped a lot because, yeah, obviously the
mm.
waiter wouldn't normally go to the
Yeah.
next restaurant. Yeah.
はい、なるほどね。なので、まあ、基本的にもう20%ね、払うときは無難ということですね。Okay, we finish the practice for restaurant taking
Yeah,
about 40 minutes. So
sure.
hotels and flight and shopping. Let's move on to the next situation, I mean. So hotels.
Yeah, hotels.
Mm.
Again, I think it's mostly stuff people probably know. Like, you go into the hotel and the person at the front desk says, "Oh, do you have a reservation?" Oh, you know what? They might say, "What name is your reservation under?"
Mm.
Which
Mm.
might be confusing for people.
Mm.
That just means like, "What's your name?"
Mm.
Or yeah, what name is your reservation under?
Mm.
Uh, so yeah, you just say your name and then, or if you don't have a reservation, then you say, "Oh, I don't have a reservation. I'd like to make a reservation, or I'd like to get a room tonight," something like that,
Mm. Mm.
right? Um, and then I think,
Sorry to interrupt. Under,
yeah,
for example, someone else books the hotel for me.
yeah,
Then it's the name uh it's under Takahashi-san or that kind of
yeah,
under.
yeah, you could say that.
It comes from maybe that kind of, that under. But if that's me, just saying my name.
Yeah, I mean, you could do either. Like, it if someone made the reservation for you, like if your company made the reservation for you or something like that, you probably, I don't know if you use the company name or whatever, but yeah, you just use whatever name made the reservation or whatever name was put on the reservation, right?
Yeah, so should I say under blah blah or not, even if it's me?
Um, yeah, you can. It's optional.
Oh,
You can
oh.
say it's under Soto or just Sota. I
うん、
mean,
うん、う
whatever.
ん、うん。なるほど。ちょっと先ここ訳させてもらえますか。そう、名目みたいな感じで捉えてもらうといいんじゃないかなと思うんですよね。ごめんなさい。ちょっと声が上がれてきましたね。はい、すいません。何々の名目のもとみたいなね、こう、何々の代表のもとみたいな。なので、under で聞かれることもありますよと。なので、一応、何ですかね、語源というか、どこから来てるんだろうって考えたときに、高橋さんが、ね、僕の、予約をしてくれてたとしたならば、その高橋さんのお名前のもと、その名目のもと、そのもと、ソータという人が来てるみたいなところからアンダーなのかなと、こう覚えてもらうと分かりやすいんじゃないかなと。で、まあ、答え方として、It's under 高橋さんでもいいですし、自分で取った時も、It's under ソータでも、あるいは It's ソータでも OK ですよということですね。
後半に続く